fans? Welcome to the Cool Koi Show, brought to you by the Undisputed Realm of MMA. I'm yours truly, Cool Koi, man. I got my man Ball in the building with me today.
Scholar.
And Rob, a.k.a. Rob Scholar, man.
Yeah.
Hey, man, hey. Ball, man, we got a lot of things to talk about, man.
I know.
This is the Undisputed Realm of MMA. We talk about all things MMA. We got a lot to discuss, man.
Yes.
From Chimaev pulling out.
Yes.
What Robert Whittaker did with Ball. I know what you about to say with Ball. Did I see it? Oh, yes, Lord, I seen it.
That knockout was...
Woo!
I was shocked.
Live in South Radio, baby.
The Reaper is back.
The Reaper is back. Better than ever.
Man, did you see also that fight, Vulcan and Johnny Walker?
Mm-hmm.
Vulcan knocked him out cold. I saw that. I was in the barbershop getting my hair cut.
Fresh
haircut.
Fresh, clean, man.
Yeah.
Look at that hair.
So then I was like, the UFC fight popped up on the screen. I was like, oh, the event. I didn't even think I would watch that at the barbershop. Yeah. So I saw the Vulcan fight.
You'd be surprised.
And he just knocked him out. Bam, bam, bam. First round.
Beautiful, man. Look, all those fights on that card delivered, Ball.
Yeah.
From Johnny Walker, from Kevin Gastelum to Rodriguez, from Volkan.
But you know, even Gastelum missed the weight
on.
again. Gastelum missed the weight again.
Really?
Yeah. I saw it on
oh my God,
Microsoft Edge when I was at work.
He used to be at 170 and moved up to 85 to welterweight.
I mean, I think obviously it's got to be
weight.
It's got to be his eating habits, man, because you have to be kind of disciplined.
He a Mexican, man.
But I mean, you still got to.
You still got to, yeah.
But Rob Whittaker and Iram, man, is that his name? Iram?
I call him Chimaev because I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, I think it's Iram. But
but
when his legs started to get wobbly, that's when I knew Robert Whittaker.
And Robert Whittaker, when he got you hurt, he smelled blood. He going for the kill.
Yeah.
That's why I jumped up when his legs were wobbly. That's when I jumped up. I didn't jump up at the.
And then even in the post-fight presser, he said he wants to be the backup for DDP and then Izzy.
That'd be great, man.
That'd be great.
He
deserves it. He just came off. He has two good wins. He's got one with Paulo Costa where he almost got finished at the end of the first round. Came back. He still won the fight.
Still won. A warrior.
And he got a knockout against Iker. I think rightfully so, he should be the backup.
He should be the backup.
Or at least the next contender.
Has a 2-fight winning streak. Impressive wins. Showing Rob Whittaker always been a tough guy. I've always been a fan of Rob Whittaker. Even when he got finished by Israel the first time he fought, I've been a fan of Rob Whittaker. Bobby Knuckles, man. Me and George was the only person around with Bobby Knuckles when he first fought Israel, bro. Yeah. And I've been that fan since he fought.
I think he has some health issues here too. But yeah, Romero was an excellent fighter.
Yeah, like that didn't take nothing out of Bobby Whittaker. He just still got better.
And I like how he's humble.
Yeah, very humble guy.
Very down to earth guy.
Very humble guy.
Yeah.
He's the boogeyman of middleweight. And I don't know how you feel about this football. But I always say that I tell Rich Ali this, and Rich Ali never disagree with me. Robert Whittaker is the third greatest middleweight of all time. I put Silver first. This in UFC, it's not boxing. I'm just saying in UFC for his middleweight. I put Anderson Silva first.
Okay.
I put Israel second, and then I put Whittaker third. That's my lineup. That's my lineup of the greatest.
Okay, that's I would say that's debatable
because he ran through the whole class except for DDP and Israel. He just confined Israel. He couldn't figure that Israel puzzle out.
I see what you're saying. And that's debatable. That's debatable, but it can be agreeable at the same time.
Yeah, it could. Yeah,
because Robert Whittaker did go through a lot of guys in the division. We'll see. And then we have UFC 303 coming up this weekend.
Yes, baby. Hey, let me ask you something about before we move into 303.
Okay.
Do you feel like Chimaev, after he recovered, when he come back, you feel like he should fight Robert Whittaker? Or do you feel like Chimaev should fight Cannonier, Strickland, and somebody else?
Honestly.
And just let Whittaker just get that title fight, be the backup?
It depends. I mean, honestly, I'm kind of mixed. I would want to see Whittaker against Chimaev, but also Whittaker does deserve a title shot.
He do. He promised that after he beat Usman on short notice.
Yeah, but at the same time, like Chimaev, like he just, I mean,
his illnesses, like you gotta just be.
Yeah.
They always have a backup when he fight. I think.
Yeah.
Like, cause you don't know when he go pull out or not. You just need to have somebody just ready to go. You know what I'm saying?
And I agree with you. I think Whittaker. I would like to see Chimaev and Whittaker. Maybe we will see it later down the line. Who knows?
But Daniel's like, I don't want to,
And I understand Daniel's point you don't wanna get your hopes up for somebody like Chimaev who says he's gonna come back, but then he gets injured. I understand that.
Yeah.
And I think for every MMA fan, that's you don't want to get your hopes up when a fight says like, "Hey, I'm ready," and then something comes because you never know.
You never know, and they can cancel the event. Exactly. You might can't find a main event to replace him.
So I understand. I understand Dana's perspective on that.
Exactly.
I would like to see it maybe come in October.
If you want to fight in Abu Dhabi on Chimaev said.
Yeah.
He come back to kill everybody.
Yeah.
In October, so.
Yeah. But El Cool Quay, fight fans, we got UFC 303 coming up.
Yes, baby.
The
rematch I've been wanting to see.
Yeah, and don't forget, guys, I was there for the first fight.
Yep.
But before we get into
live in action, man.
Yeah, live in action.
Shout out to Martin.
El Black Zoro. My man, Black Zoro. So, anyways, Conor pulled out. So and that fight's not happening. I mean, it's a bummer.
Yeah.
But honestly, I'm not really too surprised anyway because like Conor's making a lot of money.
Yeah, like everybody say the same thing you said about that same quote. He got a lot of money. He got the whiskey endorsements and stuff. He's in that movie. They made a hell of money off that movie. That's so.
Yeah, the one on Amazon Prime.
He don't really need to be. Yeah, he don't really need to be.
And I don't think. And I mean, honestly, I think a lot of people are looking at Conor as that he's not motivated.
And he ain't the same no more.
He ain't the
Even
same.
he fought Poirier.
And that's not necessarily like a bad thing to say. Like Conor has accomplished a lot.
He accomplished it. Yeah.
In MMA.
He just got done at a younger age in his career.
Yeah.
It went later.
Conor, it's just like when you're making a lot of money and you got a lot of and you have a lot of things going on in your life, like a liquor business,
movies,
fashion line, movies. You wear many hats, like Dustin said, so you don't really have time, to train, put all your energy and effort into MMA.
Exactly.
But I mean, Conor has accomplished a lot. I'm not taking anything away from Conor.
He did everything he wanted to do.
Yeah.
I just wish we could have seen more. At default, maybe I wish we could have seen him be more active in the octagon. Yeah. And because the guy had talent, man.
Yeah, he does.
Not just with his mouth and his style.
Yeah.
But he had talent, and like you say, he probably still do at 35, 36.
Yeah, he's still young.
So hopefully we get ready. He said he'll be ready in a couple months. They can rebook it. So hopefully we get to see it then, man. I know a lot of people are pissed about that ticket.
Yeah, because I think a lot of people that bought tickets are kind of pissed off.
There's a whole other main event,
because that could have brought a lot of money, a lot of revenue. They were the coaches on the Ultimate Fighter. They kind of hyped this fight up just for it.
They highlight him choking Michael Chandler, switching his, like all that.
Now they said Chandler he wants to fight Max. Ooh. Allegedly, I don't know if this is true, but
I think he's booking that on Superior fight though.
Yeah, but I mean, Max did look good at lightweight.
He did.
He did look good.
This time he did.
He did.
I told you about last time.
And I think I was talking about this with my cousins. We all thought Max, before the fight, was gonna get dogged out. It was gonna get dominated, but he definitely showed.
I was scared for him, even though I went for him. I would.
Yeah.
But I still had Max all the way, man.
Yeah.
I did. I just seen some openings that Max could have just.
Man, but look how stacked the card 303 is. I'm so excited.
I told Rich, I said I think the 303 card better than the last card.
Ooh, okay, yeah.
They had a Brian Ortega on there. They had Ian Gary and MVP.
We can forget Diego Lopez. That guy.
That guy dangerous. Yeah.
That guy's dangerous.
So it's better than me.
Yeah, because honestly, I really want to see Michael MVP and Ian Gary. And MVP.
Ooh-wee.
A lot of people.
Why is it the first fight on the card, man? Why is it not the co-main event? Why they put Diego and then Brian Ortega as the co-main?
But I'm gonna say this:
it's crazy.
MVP is, if that guy keeps going to go, he might be getting a title shot real soon because a lot of people. MVP has been around for a long time.
That guy impressed me.
His parents actually was into fighting too.
Really?
Yeah, I think his parents are either kickboxers. So
that's why he's so good.
Yeah, that's where he got his style from.
Yeah.
He's been a kickboxer and he's been in boxing.
That funky style he got.
That guy has a lot of experience. He's been in Bellator. He's been in all.
I remember him in Bellator.
Yeah.
He had a Pokemon thing, and he's the world.
And a lot of people, if any of you guys play the game Tekken.
Yeah, I played,
Tekken. Do y'all remember the character Eddie?
Yeah.
Eddie with the dreads?
Yeah.
Where he has like a Capora?
Yeah.
Capora. It's like a certain fighting style. It comes from like Brazilian.
Oh.
It's like where he if you watch Anderson Silva, a good example is Anderson Silva.
Yeah.
Some of his styles are complete.
He a prime example. Yeah.
You remember when he was fighting Forrest Griffin?
Yeah. He had his. Yeah, he was.
And Forrest was like kind of like trying to strike.
He was just like dodging it. Yeah.
Bam.
Yeah. Smooth.
I think that was
easy.
That was UFC 101.
101. Yeah. Ooh, that was so long ago.
Yeah.
We getting old, boys.
See, I even remember.
We getting old guys.
That was UFC.
They call him Rob Scholar. He got a good memory.
Yeah, UFC 101. But yeah, Anderson Silva has that kind of style, so I'm very excited. I like Ngary too, but I really want to see. I'm excited for that fight.
All right, so let the fans know who you got in that fight, then, ball.
Honestly, I'm gonna go with MVP.
Yeah, me too.
But I like Ngary. I love Ngary.
That's what I'm talking about.
I think MVP.
I like Ngary too, but I like MVP, bro.
Just the way his style.
That style different.
And I think if you stand like he has a lot of tools in his arsenal.
Yeah, he has more tools than
He's got. No, I mean Ngary got tools.
He got tools.
I ain't discrediting Ngary, but he got the kickboxing, the boxing, and his style of movement.
And
his counter punches.
His style a little bit more funkier than Ngary. Like his spinning back elbow, he landed on like Kevin Holland.
Yeah.
Like the axe kick, like spinning back.
I feel like
he do all these crazy. And he landed accurately. Yeah. Like, it's like he landed and he's just throwing stuff just to exert energy. Like
right.
You know?
And then we got the co-main event, Brian T-City Ortega. T-City.
I'm not
saying how you do the symbol, but like
we in the city.
Well, he's from Torrance, California. That's where he comes, T-City. He's going to get Diego Lopez. That guy's on guy, oof.
He has some power, boy.
Power.
And his grappling is real good.
That's a good fight because Brian Ortega can now strike because he knocked out Frankie Edgar. He's the first person to stop Frankie.
Yeah, man. So
his
sad.
His striking is getting a lot better.
Frank.
But also too, Brian has excellent grappling.
Yeah. He got
Brian
really good ground game.
The best grapplers in that featherweight division.
Really good ground game. Like that choke, man, shot Volk, you tough as this.
Mm-hmm.
Man,
and also he trains with Henry Gracie.
Yep. They really good. Really good.
Diego got good striking, but he also has excellent grappling as well. So I'm excited.
That's why they'll make that fight exciting.
Yeah, exactly. I'm excited to see that fight.
Can't forget about.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna see who you got for MVP and
MVP.
Okay.
I told you I got MVP.
Okay, so but who you got for the co-main event? Brian T-City.
I'm gonna go with Lopez, man. I'm gonna give Diego.
I'm gonna go with Diego too. I like Brian T-City, but I think
his last fight. This is the reason why he fought Yair Rodriguez.
Mm-hmm.
It was just kind of like, Brian Taylor hurt his foot. He got the win or whatever when he had the choke in. But it's just kind of like,
but Brian
Rodriguez don't have that type of grappling that Diego has, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the same, man. It's night and day.
One of them might submit each other in the fight.
You're right. You're right.
And if you submit Brian T-City, I mean, I'm not saying he's gonna get submitted, but I mean, it could go either way.
It can happen, man.
Yeah, it can happen.
You seen Charles submitted, and Charles got the most submissions in the UFC. Like, he got submitted, so.
Yeah.
Brian can slip in, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Look at Frank Mir and Antonio.
Ray Rodrigo, yeah.
Yeah, right.
And he broke his arm.
And broke it, you know what I'm saying?
UFC, that was UFC 140.
Yeah, 140, yeah. They got great ground game. Him and his brother, man, all that.
Yeah, and he broke his arm.
Anderson, they had some really good ground game, but look what Frank did. So that's what I'm saying, like, it can happen, man. So you got to die hard Smith.
Ooh.
Smith won his last fight by the grace of God.
But hey, he got 33 finishes, man, and that dude is on the. I would like to see Anthony Smith go for another title round. I mean, I do like him.
I like him, yeah.
And he's a good analyst. They even got him on the analyst. Yeah. We'll see, man. I mean, I'm gonna go with Ace Anthony Smith. I really do like him.
I'm gonna go die hard too.
Yeah,
he fighting Carlos because Jamal Hill got pulled off the card.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this is a curse for June for MMA, man. Everybody getting pulled out of cards, injured.
What about this main event? I'm so excited for these two fighters. And they took it on 2 weeks' notice.
Ooh-wee.
This is what I'm talking about. And a lot of fight fans, I was there for the first fight.
He was live, y'all. I was jealous, y'all.
So
I was at the bar somewhere, man.
So Alex Poatan Pereira versus Yuri Prohaska, too. Man, that first fight.
It was good.
It was good. Yuri had some moments, but I think what stopped Yuri is because he kept... His leg was actually getting bruised. Like, I think it was purple.
He was getting compromised.
Yeah, but he didn't check the leg kicks. And I remember
he was falling.
No, Alex kicked his leg and Yuri slipped really hard.
Yeah.
And Yuri did get him. Like, he got him on the ground. He got him on the ground.
Had some control time.
Yeah, some control time. Good ground control time. But I think Alex got him with an uppercut. And then he started, and then he hit him with some strikes. And then I think they said it was an early stoppage.
Do you feel that way, Bobal?
I kind of thought it was a little bit early, but you know, we'll see the next time around. Maybe Yuri's working on some things that we don't even know. I think what the problem with Yuri is
if you watch the tape and his coach watch the tape, they should be able to find the holes.
Yeah, but I think with Yuri kind of like he gets a little too gun hat like
I see
what's the word?
I was talking about that.
Word, like he gets a little too excited.
Too excited, yeah,
so
man.
Like he does a lot of these crazy movements that exert his energy.
Exactly.
And if you watch,
sometimes it's unnecessary. Like
if you watch like the Glover Teixeira fight, the first fight, that fight, right?
Yeah.
Yuri did kind of like
I know what you're talking about.
Jump the gun a little too early.
Yeah.
And where he got tired a lot.
If he exert his energy a little bit more,
if he was a little bit more calm and poised, like kind of like how Alex is like he doesn't
do too much.
Too much. He kind of
like, try to exert his energy. Try to he's precise with his strikes.
Right.
And that's what got him the victory last time.
Yeah.
He stayed calm.
Yeah.
The left hook textbook. Yeah. Right there to the chin of Prohaska. Maybe Prohaska went all the way out.
Yeah.
But when he fell back, that's a scary guy, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get in there with him. I mean,
but who do you got in that fight?
Man, I'm gonna go with Prohaska, man.
Prohaska? I'm gonna go with Poatan.
I'm a trust.
Like how you doing?
Yeah, I'm a trust.
He is a warrior. Man.
He is a warrior. I'm gonna trust that Prohaska found the holes.
Yeah.
And that his coaches, like Chet leg kicks. We will probably do more wrestling than standing. If we do stand, don't get too excited. Stick to the game plan. Mix it up. Have Alex guessing.
Yeah, I think that's the way.
Yeah. I don't care who Alex fight and light heavyweight fight fans. I really feel like Prohaska is his hardest challenge. Yeah. Out of everybody. Other than Ankalaev, possessed the wrestling, the the sambo wrestling.
You don't think Jan was a tough fight either? I think Jan gave him a good.
I forgot about Jan.
I was there. I was there in Utah.
I feel like Jan got robbed. I forgot about Jan. He won the whole first round. Took him down. He was trying to in submissions. The second round was I think it was up in the air in the second, up in the air in the third. I feel like Alex got the third completely. Jan was gassed.
Okay.
But I do feel like that was close. So I feel like you're right. Everybody, there's some guys that give him some problems other than Prohaska, but Prohaska's got that funky style, man.
Yeah.
He's like a little old version of Tony Ferguson. Ooh. No, boogeyman Tony Ferguson be throwing them elbows, doing a little the roll on the ground, and
I mean I don't see that from Alex. I just see him more like doing leg kicks and then trying to get you
get the knockout.
Get the knockout.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Poatan Pereira. I think he's on a good streak. I like Yuri too. Don't get me wrong, but I just think Yuri. We'll see. I'm gonna go.
It's that power, that touch of death that Alex got.
Yeah.
You could be winning the whole fight. He touch you and it's just over. Whatever you did before don't even matter no more. I just let.
And then fight fans, we got a lot of good fights coming up.
Yeah. And Bob, how do you feel about Dana White going to the spear?
What's the spear?
They got the octagon and this earth-shaped thing, and he's want to host the fights there. He invested in it. He said $16 million.
Yeah, didn't I see him? Wasn't he just on Shannon Sharp?
Yeah. He was talking about that. I had seen it before that. They're gonna go be there in September. So how do you feel about
I feel excited. People can feel the way they feel about Dana, but you can't take anything away from his business.
He's a promotion businessman.
Yeah, forget about Dana White and his personality. And his, I'm just talking business. Dana is a good businessman for the UFC.
He's the best. He's the best.
Yeah,
he's the best, man.
Just straight up facts,
He make it happen.
The
super fights, he made the Mayweather and Conor. Who would ever think in 1,000 years that fight would ever happen? And it happened. Yeah. This guy, man, he make these super fights, man. He make it
And
happen.
I think a lot of people, and then I remember one time I was watching Ben Askren on Joe Rogan's Experience.
Yeah.
And this is maybe 6 or 7 months before Ben came to the UFC. So, for those who don't know, Ben and Dana had an acrimonious relationship because I guess Dana didn't want Ben in the UFC. He promised him he's gonna be in the UFC, but he said his fighting style is boring. But anyways,
I can agree.
Joe Rogan basically was saying Dana. He's like, have you met Dana? He's like, no. He's really a good guy. A lot of people get the wrong impression.
Because they see the highlights of him saying, I don't give a this and the third.
But they said, Joe said Dana is a really great person, and I'm just talking about business. He's good. He does his thing.
Yeah, he does his thing, man.
Yeah,
he never disappointed me.
Yeah.
Even this card, like I said, even with Jamal here getting pulled out and Conor getting pulled out, he just made this card better. Like he's added Brian Ortega, added Diego and Brian Ortega went on this card.
Yeah.
He made it better. It had Smith stepped up. It's like the whole.
And then Alex and Yuri stepped up on 2 weeks notice.
Like he made this happen. I'm pretty sure he gonna pay them handsomely.
Yeah.
For stepping up.
Yeah.
They can
and
go
I
pay
think
good.
that's what Dana likes. People that step up, because you can talk all you want, but your actions gotta prove it.
Yeah.
In the fight game.
Yeah. So you want to be a fighter. You know what I'm saying? So you want to do that.
Yeah.
And you will get rewarded for it. And and people remember that, man.
Yeah.
Like, even what's called saved the fight. You remember when they fought and they saved the whole card. Remember, like people as fans remember that, man.
Remember that, and also Dana remembers that.
Exactly.
Dana remembers that.
So he'll take care of you, man. So
right.
That's what it's about, man.
And then we got exciting fights coming up. We got Nick Diaz coming back.
Oh yes,
He's gonna fight Vicente Luque.
You seen that? Yes, August, right? Abu Dhabi.
Yeah, I mean, hey, I like when the Diaz fights.
Listen, why in the hell they put him against Vicente Luque? Why they have Tony Ferguson fighting Chiesa and have Nick Diaz fighting?
I mean, honestly, I think Tony
should be the opposite.
I think Tony should give it up.
He should, but don't put him against Chiesa. Chiesa's bigger, faster, great grappling. Like, why you just didn't make Nick and Tony Ferguson? Why would you put?
I mean, because he's already. I mean, that'd be a good fight too.
He fought his brother. I know that.
At the same time, it's like Tony. I think with Tony and Nick, because Nick has been out for a minute in his last fight.
Vicente Luque is.
But Nick's last fight, he got knocked out with a bike shot.
Bob Lawler.
That was when you were in Vegas.
Yeah, Vegas. Yeah.
So.
I don't know about.
To be honest,
do you think that's a bad style matchup for him, Vicente Luque?
Yeah,
I do.
Yeah,
I feel like it should have been someone a little bit lower than that. But
I mean, hey,
that's a good card though. They even got Chico Vera on there.
Yeah, but I mean, Nick Diaz, man, he's been out for a minute, man. Does he still have it?
I hate to see it, man.
But
you know how long ago this was, bro?
Yeah,
that was like in 2020.
2021.
2021?
Yeah. September.
Lord have mercy.
That was your birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lord have mercy.
Yeah.
It's a long time ago.
And then also too, man.
He bring the fans in though.
Yeah.
He bring them people in. Like we was in Vegas watching Nick Diaz when he fought Robert Lawler. People had Robert Lawler shirts, customized shorts.
But because at that point,
everybody,
at that point Nick Diaz was kind of out of the game. He hadn't really.
He made a name for himself. Though,
He did. The switching gears, man. Did you see the Gervonta Davis and Frank?
Oh yes, baby.
I saw
we
that
unboxing.
I saw that fight last Saturday.
Woo. My mama found his head in front of our lawns. He was swimming the leaves and found.
Did you see? No. So I like how Gervonta he kind of let Frank get him the first 4 rounds.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that was a strategy to tire him out, and then he went at him, and then he knocked him out in the 8th round.
Now I was a little concerned because he was piecing. Devontae had some scars, he was piecing them up.
Yeah,
he had more output. But Devontae Day, they call him Tank for a reason.
Tank.
When he find that shot, he find that shot,
man.
It's like a bomb, like a tsunami.
Yeah,
when he find it, and he laid it.
Right. But
he didn't say that around go see it. Okay, I'm finding a weak spot. Boom,
yeah.
Boom, I'm finding that body.
So I heard there's a guy named Sergey. He's gonna challenge Tank. They're trying to make that fight happen in November. I can't wait for that fight to happen.
Yeah. I think September.
November,
in the fall.
November.
Yeah. And I was talking about what is his name? He beat Devin Haney.
Shakur.
Not Shakur. I want to see that fight. He beat
one Crawford, one Bud.
He like a mixed guy, man. His name Valentino.
Oh.
It's I can't pronounce it, but it's boxing fans out there. You know what I'm talking about? It's Chef Pacino, something like that. I just can't pronounce it though. But they've been talking about him and Devontae fighting as well. That's who beat Devin. Devin Haney beat him, but that was a robbery, man. I feel like he could have had that. But anyway, though, man, yeah, good Tank, man. He making a legacy, a name for himself. Shout out to Mayweather for being his mentor. The story that Devontae told was incredible, man. About him being in the streets, street fighting, and
Baltimore parents on drugs.
Yeah. But parents on drugs and got him in the gym.
I think now that Gervonta has a mentor, like a male figure, I think he's gonna be a little bit more smarter. because of the legal issues that he's had.
Yeah.
And that's what that's what like and even you can relate to man in boxing. A male needs a strong male, like you need a male role model.
You need
a male figure like this.
A woman can't raise a man.
To
an extent.
But she can, but like you need that male.
A man will always be much better, bro.
Yeah.
Because you're always missing something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's so much of a woman can teach, a man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Also, too, I'm excited about the fights that are coming up. I'm excited.
Yes, sir. We got some good
fights. We'll be live, so please be sure.
Please stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
We will be going on YouTube live very, very soon. So make sure you tell a friend and tell a friend and tell a friend.
Tell a friend.